welcome back to my channel. It's Faith here. Today we are going to do a video on mixing patterns well. In today's day and age, we're all loving us some maximalist style. I have, for one, been eating it up. It's literally so fun to mix patterns together. If you need just a little bit of help or honestly some encouragement to mix some patterns, you found the right video. So we're actually going to use some real life examples that I have actually physically paired myself that I think have worked for some specific reasons. And we're going to break each outfit down, and we're also going to go over some looks that didn't work or almost worked, and some looks that I pulled from Pinterest as well. We're going to break down a couple of those looks too. Before we get into it, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We have a lot of fun over there, and that's really where you're going to see a majority of my outfits. Okay, so starting off easy with this look. So we see just like a couple patterns here. We see it on my sleeves and then also on my pant leg. People love these pants so much, and they're honestly so easy to style with like other patterns because there's just like one big graphic on the pant leg. It's like broken up. It's gonna be super easy to look at, and it's just a super simple way to throw in some patterns and look very cool while doing it. One tip that I would definitely suggest if you're new to pattern mixing is trying to break up your patterns as much as possible. As we just saw, I had only patterns on the top of my body and then on the bottom. Then you could obviously like apply that to shoes as well. So you'd have your pattern on your shoes and then your pattern on your top, or like a patterned scarf with like patterned pants, or patterned pants and a patterned jacket. Just something that's gonna break it up so that it's more pleasant to the eye, like easier for the eye to look at, because you're not taking in so much pattern at one time. And then once again with this look, so actually I'm not sure if you can tell that much, I'll probably zoom in, but my shoes are patterned technically. They are textured crocodile. They're faux obviously, but it's like a crocodile texture. I feel like texture is kind of a life hack when you're going for just a more maximal styled outfit. So essentially everything that I'm wearing in this outfit has a pattern or more bold texture to it. So my shawl thing, I forgot what that's called, that is obviously feathers. That's a fun texture. And then with the boots, we have the crocodile, so that's another fun texture. And then my set, which is the main piece of my outfit, is all patterned. This set is really easy to style with any other pattern because for one, it's made up of all neutral and not super bold tones like the black and the gray and the white. So you can really put anything on top of it or pair it with any other colors. It's gonna be super easy. So that's another thing that I would suggest if you're new to pattern mixing. Get like kind of a bland base going and then throw your more fun patterns on top of it. Another thing that you can always go for, mainly in the winter and fall months, is layering. Layering is, for one, gonna help you break up your patterns once again, and it's also just going to be way easier to add more patterns on top of either another pattern or plain base layer, and it makes your outfit way more interesting as well. Okay, so going into another easy option when you're trying to get into your pattern mixing era is starting off with a black and white pattern. Black and white patterns are gonna be so easy to style because black and white match everything. So even if you have black and white together, it's still gonna match everything. So here's an example right here where I styled my black and white houndstooth pants with this like green and yellow pattern. It's technically a graphic, but like it still counts as a pattern. It's just an example, but yeah. When you're styling black and white patterns with another pattern, it's also gonna make the colored pattern pop out way more because the black and the white are kind of acting as your base and you're adding a color on top of it. So in this example, she has a black and white polka dot top on, and then her bottoms are also polka dot, but they're a bright fun color. It also helped a lot that she mixed the same pattern type for over her entire outfit. It makes it way easier to look at. And then she even went so far as to put on the white sunglasses to match with the black and white top, and then also the red/pink bag to match with her bottoms. And when you're mixing colors of your outfit, you definitely want to try to bring out little accent colors in your accessories. It's just gonna make everything pop more, and it's gonna make your look seem way more cohesive. Here's another example of where I styled black and white with a bunch of other colors. This was actually a photo shoot that I did with my friend Jenna. She's a photographer. I think these photos turned out so great and like super moody and cinematic. Obviously, there is a lot going on with this outfit. The reason that I think that it matches so well is because I was putting together like a character and a mood and a feeling instead of just putting together an outfit of things that I think would match. I think that's what's so fun about fashion in general, is like trying to create a mood or a character in your outfit instead of just going for like pretty outfit or whatever, because that's kind of just gonna limit you and it's not gonna be as fun as when you're trying to embody something. So even with that last outfit that I just shared, I had on earphones and they were like bright green and black, but it matched the whole ensemble. And then I also had the black backpack, and obviously we're at a bus station in that photo, so everything just came together very cohesively. Okay, so now we're getting into the good stuff. Another tip that I would give you all when you're trying to mix your patterns together is pairing patterns with like opposing colors. Here's an example of what I mean. So both of these patterns on my outfit, this is like a beachy type outfit. I was in Miami here, so you're feeling the Miami vibes. Both of the patterns in this outfit are essentially all the same colors, but the colors are kind of flipped with the colors that are like in the background and that make up the pattern. So like on my pants, the main colors are white and like light blue, and the orange is the accent pop color of the pattern. And then on my top, the main color that like catches your eye is orange and a bit of like red, burnt orange. So these are all opposing colors, and that's really gonna help honestly both patterns pop more. It's basically when you're like spinning a color wheel, you know, you match red and blue because they're opposing colors, and both of them are gonna make each other pop more because they're complementary colors. So we kind of just want to do the same thing when we're putting together our maximalist outfits. And then once again, I threw on an accessory that was white and blue because that's gonna bring out both the white and the blue in my outfit. Okay, next up is this outfit. I'm actually wearing the same top right now. I love this top so much. Shout out to Sammy Muro Vintage, that's where it's from. I was so proud of this outfit when I made it. This was like last week, honestly, but the reason that it works so well is because once again, I had opposing colors on each of the patterns. So my top is made of like these kind of muted earthy tones, the purple and the green, and I think there's a little bit of blue in there somewhere. And then my skirt in that outfit, the majority of it is gray, but there's also strips of white and basically this exact purple. So even though all the colors aren't like the same, the color that mattered the most is on the skirt. And another thing I don't think that people think about as often is that when you're pairing your colors together in anything, the colors are gonna change the way they look to our naked eye. Looking back at this outfit, this, you can tell that it's green here in this video, but on my outfit, it looks more gray because I have it next to a large gray skirt. So it matches even more when it's paired together. And then another look that I was super proud of, honestly, was this one. One thing that I think is super important is your textures and the aesthetic of the piece pieces, the individual pieces that you're putting together. Right here, we see that all of this is basically wool, all antique, but again, we have the opposing colors in both of the pieces that I'm wearing, and then I even went so far as to match my socks to the outfit as well. So then everything looks super cohesive and pleasing to the eye. I, however, got lucky with this outfit, well, with these pieces, because all of the colors are the exact same, so it was super easy to pair these items together. Here's another look that's super maximal. I wore this in New York to Fashion Week. So when I was putting this look together, I really wanted to make sure that all of my accessories and everything else outside of my base outfit came together nicely. As you can see in the dress, there's hints of yellow. So I actually did my eye makeup, my eyeliner, yellow and green, or yellow and blue, one of the two colors, so that it made everything come together nicely. And then I also matched my earmuffs with the pink, and then my bag is also pink. It's a different tone, it's like muted on my bag, but it still came together. Another thing to keep in mind if you're trying to have an easier time mixing patterns is pairing really big patterns with really small patterns. When you do this, it kind of makes your really small pattern the base of the outfit, and it goes like to the background of what you're looking at, and it makes your bigger pattern pop way more. So in this example, I'm wearing a sweater vest, like crop top thing, that's argyle, but the pattern is really, really big. And then my blazer, it's like checkered. It kind of looks plaid, but I believe it's checkered, but they are also all the same colors, so it made it super easy to pair these two patterns together. But as you can also tell, I also matched my shorts with my blazers so that it would be a little bit more cohesive. I honestly could have done like a black pant or a black skirt. Even though black isn't in either of the patterns, it still would have matched, because these two patterns actually make our darkest colors in both of them appear to be black instead of the dark browns that they are. And then for my shoes, I also added a cream shoe so that it tied in with all the cream that was going on in my outfit. This is more of a like monochromatic pattern outfit because all of the colors are complementary and just match really well together. So that's kind of like the easiest way to match patterns together, is just choosing colors like dark brown to light brown / cream. You're golden. It's just basically a monochromatic look at that point. All right, now we're gonna go over a few looks that I personally don't think work or are kind of like so-so. Disclaimer, obviously fashion and quite literally everything that is opinion-based is all subjective. So you could like be head over heels in love with some of these outfits, and I could maybe hate some of these outfits. It's all subjective. So these are just all my opinions and some tips that I think would help you in your pattern mixing journey. We're actually going to start off with one of my looks, and I do not necessarily dislike this look. I actually think that it's a really fun look, and I've worn it a few times already. But I think that you could definitely argue that this look seems horrible together. The colors in both of these patterns kind of just throw it off. Like for my shorts, we have all primary colors, the blue, yellow, and red, and then it's on a black background. But then for my top, you have pastel colors, and the base of it is kind of like white and cream. So I think that the pastel and the primary colors kind of throw it off just a little bit, because all the primary colors are on it, obviously very cool tone, and then the pastels are very warm tone. So I think the imbalance there kind of just makes it hard to look at. And then the pattern on my pants is also just a bit hard to look at for like the naked eye. I do, however, think that the blacks in my top, pants, and shoes helped bring it all together. So I definitely think that your shoes are so important when you're creating these outfits, because they very much can make or break your outfit. Your accessories just in general can make or break your outfit. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see a video giving tips on accessorizing, because we could go off on several tangents about accessorizing. Okay, next up here we have this campaign that I pulled from Pinterest. I believe it's a Miu Miu campaign for like whatever it's for. Specifically the girl on the left. I feel like personally, this look is bad, mainly because of the print on her coat. I feel like cheetah and leopard and all of the animal prints take a lot more work to make them work, and they're often better paired with like either a super simple pattern complementing colors or colors that are similar, or just with no pattern at all. I feel like what throws me off the most about the coat is that the background is white, which would be nice if the rest of her outfit wasn't the colors that they are. If she had like white based pieces underneath the coat, or even black based pieces underneath the coat. But since these are all super different patterns, but they are primary colors, I think it just does not work together. And then also in this case, I think that her accessories broke the outfit. I personally think the shoes are awful with this look, and the bag does not really work with it at all. I would love to see like a white shoer bag or just something else. But I do think that all of the textures in her outfit match really well. A+ for texture work. All right, so for our last look, we are gonna go over this Gucci campaign. Miss Gucci is the queen of maximalist style, but this one is a very big no from me. The girl on the right is doing pretty okay. I think that her look is like pretty solid, but the girl on the left, no. The thing that throws the whole look off in my eyes are the purple feather sleeves. That coat is like so 50s rich woman, and she's got on one of those cute feather head wraps, and she's like going to go do something that rich people do in the 50s. And then we have this ugly orange striped long sleeve under it, and it's rolled all the way down and like it goes past her butt, and that's just bad. Like the oranges with that tone of purple look horrible. It would be so much better if the purple on the sleeves was like a royal jewel tone purple. I think that would make this outfit 100 times better. And if they like rolled up the sleeves into the coat, that would also increase the points on this outfit by like a million. I think the skirt and the shoes match really well. I think the bag needs to absolutely get out of there. It does not match at all. Hate that. Hate that. And also the red on the bag paired with the warmest of warm shades of orange on the shirt just look so bad together. But at least we've got a bamboo handle on the bag, so that matches. Well, it matches the orange in the top, but the aesthetic of the bamboo bag handle does not match anything at all in this entire look. But you know, who am I to judge? But that is all that I'm going to be reviewing for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to make more style comparison and like breakdown videos like this for you guys if you're interested. So let me know down below in the comments how much you enjoyed this video and what your thoughts are on any of these outfits. We had a few that were pretty so-so and very arguable. So if you have a different opinion than me, or if you agree with my opinions, let me know and let's talk about it. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!